We on.
All right, 1212, episode 139. 1212, episode 139. What's the podcast? DJ Jerome Baker the third. We are here. Shout out to Bug. Always available. Hashtag Streetwear Eddie.
What up?
And don't charge Abdul.
What up? What up? What up? What's up,
Episode
fellas?
139, man. We are back in the building. Do remember you can check out our previous episodes on whatsapodcast.live and youtube.com/whatsapodcast. So all of our greatest hits, if you will.
Shit.
You know
Ask
what I'm saying?
about us.
Streets know.
We're popping in Belgium.
Number 30.
Are
What's the
we
biggest
still?
city in Belgium? Is Brussels in Belgium?
I don't know.
Fuck
don't
it,
know.
they are now. We popping in Brussels.
We
Son.
popping in Brussels, Belgium.
Yeah.
Antwerpen. Where's Antwerpen? I think I've heard of that city. Antwerpen. Holla at us. We out here. Number
It's a
30
big
in Belgium.
Um,
What's up, yo?
Chilling, yo. What's good with you?
Shit. I saw you over the weekend.
Yep.
Oh, no. What day was that?
I think that
Thursday.
was Thursday, yeah.
night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week, Thursday, when the last episode dropped,
Yep.
I ran into you at the Umbrella Umbrella Art Exhibit, Friends and
Family. Yep.
little event.
It was dope.
Yeah, we missed Jerome. He was in there earlier. I went back actually. I took my kids on Saturday night.
I think there was some more artists there on Saturday night, right?
Yeah, you know what it was? I think a lot of people were still working on getting their art hung or last minute touches. So
Yeah.
the Friends and Family event might have been a little bit premature.
I think it was because I saw you post a bunch of like pics and stuff like that were
I did.
like wasn't it
Oh, yeah.
natural?
Yeah, well, that was on Saturday. Saturday
Right.
was fully
Like
engaged.
fully loaded?
Yeah, we were in there.
Yeah.
And you know who I was really surprised and shocked and happy to see was my niece Cabria, DJ Clark Kent's eldest daughter, the oldest kid of his two kids, who's an amazing artist. She lives in North Carolina, and she had some of her work hung up in there.
Was she
No.
here or she no?
No,
That's kind of fire.
no, it's super fire.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that worked out, but listen, shout out to Cabria, man. Fat Joe just bought one of her pieces,
Wow.
which is really dope. Yeah, she's amazing, man. Mad talented. I don't even understand. I bought a hand drawing she did in charcoal of Hove. And it's super fire, man. That shit is so dope. And she also had something with the Pan-African flag. that
You
she
bought it
did by
there?
hand. No. I bought it
From
I
her.
bought it previously just from
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, she's got a lot of great work up. And Cabria Asha is her name, so look her up on Instagram and you'll see. I mean, her work speaks for herself, like straight up and down. She's fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. What else? Jerome was out of town over the weekend. I know that. NYC.
yeah, man. Shout out to New York. New York's always a good idea.
We heard you went crazy at the bar.
That's definitely not true. No,
Kellen went crazy at the bar.
Heard you
No.
bought out the bar.
no, it was already
You
baught
and
out.
Kellen went crazy.
No, it was
The bar
already
was already
out.
bought out.
Yeah, the bar
Oh,
was already
dang.
bought out. Yeah, so
Okay. Lex put
that
up
wa-
his AP. As collateral.
I don't know what Lex. No, I saw Lex earlier tonight. I don't know what he was wearing, but Lex was having a good
Just gotta go
Saturday
with the
night.
story, Rome. Just say yeah.
Nah. Yeah, shout out to Lex, man. He's in a good space right now.
So what were you doing in New York? You went to go DJ your boy's bar restaurant opening?
Yeah, something of that effect, and it just was like free everything for everybody.
Does the spot
So-
like turn into a club at night? Is that what it is?
No, it's just a good vibe, just like changing ownership, and so we
Okay.
want to just announce the change
Celebration.
in
It was a
ownership.
celebration.
Yeah, celebration for sure. Celebration.
Is that something that they're gonna have on a regular like weekend
No.
parties, whatever?
Nah. It's
Okay.
a restaurant. It's 100%. I mean,
It
it's
was
New
a
York.
private thing, huh?
So New York is small. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The places
yeah.
in New York are small. So this place was smaller than the front of Marvin, what it used to be. You know, I mean, the
Okay.
bottom of Marvin. It was smaller than
Okay.
that. You know what
So
I mean?
small, yeah, okay. Intimate.
Small.
We'll say intimate.
Yeah, but so it was Kel's guy. You know what I'm saying? Went up there, did what we needed to do. Just had a
What's-
good time.
You guys went out afterwards?
We did. My man Neil Jackson is the mayor of New York City, and he had a spot. He was at
He's
the
the new
spot,
Giuliani.
basically, a spot called Bounce, where he's like the dude there. And we ended up missing. We were supposed to link with Crooked, but it didn't happen. We just got lost in translation. And then Kel came down here for a couple days, like Sunday, Monday, but that time changed, and just I don't think he slept for 3 days. So
Yeah,
that
Kel goes
ate,
crazy.
yeah, it just ate him up. So he pretty much just slept, and then you know what I'm saying, he was out of here first thing Tuesday morning. And I mean, New York is fantastic. I'll say this. ALD, I've never seen anything like ALD since
Tell me what happened.
since like 2008 Supreme. No.
They had like
Since,
the security guards and the ropes out.
So New York, it's like 2:00. It's
In
like
the
nice
afternoon.
outside. Yeah, it's like nice outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bong. It rains for an hour, right at 3. So from 2 to 3, it rains.
Mm-hmm.
The temperature probably drops 25 degrees. It gets dark all of a sudden, and it's like it's hailing. Basically, from that point on, the streets go from super crazy to it lightens up a little bit, right?
Right.
But it seems like everybody just went to go stand in line at ALD. They had 2 separate lines. I thought one was for the cafe and one was for the regular store. No, both were just to get in. I thought it was for the New Balance, but the New Balance stuff came out the day before. That was already gone. And so I guess, according to what people were saying, people just stand in line to get into ALD every day.
Is it like a COVID thing, like 2 people in, 2 people out type thing?
No. Store's packed.
What are they waiting in line to do? To
Cop.
go to?
Just go inside. Cop. Everybody who went in came out with a bag.
Wow. So they're crushing it. And the ALD, I should remind everybody, if they don't know, is not cheap. Like, it's probably at the top tier price
like
point
streetwear.
of streetwear. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's right before you get into that other
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Shit is expensive, like $400 sweaters and shit.
Yeah.
All day.
So,
But I'll say I was gonna say like 07, 08 Supreme, but back then you could walk into back then you could walk into Supreme with no problem. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't until like 2015, 16 when Supreme got to like lines and
yeah.
I feel like it's when the dunks dropped.
Nah, it wasn't
whatever.
the dunks. It might have been the foam posits, man.
Yeah.
And that foam posit was the one that created a big problem. They had to cancel the whole.
I mean, the low top
drop.
dunks with the elephant print. That shit went
The
crazy.
red ones?
No, the black ones. The first
No.
Those are available everywhere.
You could walk in
that was
Supreme and cop
2002.
those. Yeah, you could walk in and cop those, but I'm
They
saying
just
it was
weren't dropping those every day. Every day they were dropping a few pairs.
Yeah.
It was dropping like 40
if I
pair a
remember
day.
correctly.
It was like 40 pair a day, yeah. And they would like lie to you. Like some days they drop in the morning, some days they drop in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It was smart. But this was just like, okay, this is just incredible. They can only be in there for the New Balances. There's nothing else. And that whole like Soho. I mean, because you're right there, right off like the major Soho, right off like 2 blocks from Broadway, not far from. I think you're a block from Prince, so it's like it's not far. You know what I mean? And it was just packed. It was raining. It was raining outside. It was freezing outside, and people were just standing up. What? Like the line got longer as the weather got worse.
I need to make my way up there, man. I've never been to that shop.
I'm good.
It's actually the best.
Well, I mean, I would probably just walk by. I don't know if I'm gonna wait in line for anything.
The thing about it though is actually better in the summer because it's just like a cafe. So it's the cafe, like you sit outside, so it's kind of like
I like that.
Like Diplomat steez.
Yeah.
You know how like Diplomat takes up the whole corner and kind of rounds
Sure.
itself? That's exactly what ALD does.
Mm-hmm.
So during the summer, people are literally just sitting there chilling,
Yeah.
doing whatever. You know what I mean? So
I like that vibe though. I like sitting outside and just
I'm saying it
hanging
was
out.
tough.
Maybe get a croissant or some shit. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go.
Dip it
Well,
in
the
my coffee.
neighborhood, there's a whole bunch of great places to eat right there. We ate across the street. So as we're eating across the street, we're literally watching just tons of people come in and out of the store.
Is it all caucasity?
No, it's everybody.
Oh, okay.
It's everybody, yeah. It's everybody.
Is it all
I wasn't sure.
Caucasian?
I didn't know if it was all like
No,
Caucasians supporting
it's,
it.
It's all good. I respect it.
I would say probably predominantly.
It's just a money thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I feel like the people who are
a status.
buying
thing.
to cop are Caucasity, but the people who are looking to flip have color.
Is it a flip though? Is ALD a flip? I don't know.
It depends what pieces you get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you got to be heavy on goat. You know what I'm saying?
Or
Like, you gotta be-
grilled. I feel like grilled might be like the market for ALD, like used ALD,
exactly.
right? Yeah.
So I mean,
I've
other
never
than that,
copped
man.
anything on grilled.
I never had anything ALD.
Yeah.
So that was tight. New
Did you cop anything?
Nah, we didn't get in. The line was an hour.
Oh, that's right. That's
Like an
Yeah.
hour, yeah. So, and I had to get back uptown to get to the room to get my stuff because I hate walking around with my DJ bag. I just
Hell
hate
yeah.
it. It's 30 pounds. I just hate it. I need to what I
You
mean?
got to find a way to lessen that. What's in that bag? Can we talk about that? Why is it 30 pounds? You have your laptop. What else?
Headphones.
Okay.
Needles, records, charger.
You have to have the Serato vinyl.
Serato vinyl. Yeah. So
But you got records on top of the Serato vinyl?
no, you carry this is Serato vinyl.
Okay.
But some DJs I know use a tote bag, but I
Yeah.
don't trust it because again I'm walking around in the rain. So like there's no cover for a tote bag. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is a tote? Oh, I see a
Like
tote bag.
literally
Like
a regular
crossbody.
tote.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, like a little small tote bag.
A lot of DJs just use tote bags.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
shit is just
crazy.
not safe for your machine, period. Like,
I wouldn't put my laptop in there.
I wouldn't put my laptop in it.
Yeah.
There's
Somebody
a
could just
lot.
bump into that and damage the laptop.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of DJs who use tote bags
Yeah.
Wow.
because they know they're not using records. They're using
Silent Time
CDJs
is
or-
one of those people.
Maybe I'm not sure. To be honest,
Silent
with you.
Time does not have a fucking DJ bag.
So do you have like a specific backpack or something, or like bag for DJing?
Yes.
Yeah,
It,
you
like,
ever
has, like,
seen him
headphone-
carry that shit around?
I know, but I never really like paid attention and like
it looks
his
like
bag.
a supersized JanSport.
It is basically.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. But I mean, I love that bag.
30 pounds
yeah, I mean,
is a lot, though. That
tools
shit
of the
can be
trade,
good
you
for your
need it.
fucking,
yeah.
You got
your shoulders and your back.
scoliosis out this bitch.
That's why you see it on one arm, or you see me carry it
Motherfuckers
by like
hunch.
the top.
Actually, you know what?
top
Wearing it
handle.
on one arm is actually worse for
Yeah.
your posture and for your spine.
Yeah, you
But-
got
But
At
sometimes-
least
put it
when
on-
you got,
put
when
it
you got
on
it
both
both. It's
tighten
it's
that joint
balanced.
up, get it snug, put that belt strap on.
No, I'm just telling you, like medically
Yeah.
for your putting it on one arm. Like even like the doctor will tell our kids, your daughter included, make that a practice. Like don't let her put a book pack on one arm.
That's the cool
It's
kids
just
way,
not good.
though.
Yeah.
Listen, I hear y'all, and Bella definitely wears it on both arms, but sometimes that two
Mm-hmm.
is just so taxing. You need just the one. Maybe it's only for 10 minutes. You go
I
from
get it.
one arm to the other.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, man, New York is super tight. New York's always a great idea. I need to be in New York so much more.
Would you move to New York?
At this point in my life, I would. Yeah, if the right opportunity presented itself, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Before I was very gung ho about staying here because I didn't move as a kid and I didn't want to, do that to my kid. But like,
Yeah.
if the right opportunity presented itself and her mother agrees, we're out. You know what I mean?
Probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, it depends on if it
You never
really
know.
depends if I chase it, because I feel like all of us have friends who are starting to get in different positions.
For
So
sure.
if there's certain opportunities that I just want to chase, I'm like, hey man, I want to be down with X, Y, Z.
Let's put it out there. Let's maybe get a job with Spotify or one of these DSPs
Maybe
or something.
maybe I have.
That might be a big check.
maybe
Afford to live in New York. Maybe.
I think New York you got to do a bunch. You know what I'm saying? But I think if you DJ plus work at Spotify or something like that,
That's a nice little setup.
It's a good living. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, but I just actually compiled a bunch of photos for like a new website that I have going up that sort of speaks to abilities that are related to music but aren't music. Them aren't DJing. You know what I mean? So hopefully have that up by Christmas.
Okay.
And just try to like keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like.
You try to do some A&R shit.
I mean, it's just, listen, this is what we're
Yo.
doing. The things that we do now it's just the people that, and I think Abdul and I just had like a slight conversation about it, but the people that we are just involved with and know, it's just so much funny style business out here that you just got to get yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, 100%.
Yeah, always.
Like,
Always.
no, and trust me, it's not even the fact that it's always like, you got to get yours, but like, it's just so crazy out here in these streets now. It's just like, yo, I'm 100%
It's
going
there for the taking. Yeah.
friends be damned. You know what I'm saying? If they're your quote unquote friends anyway. You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that.
Man.
Talk about that later. Real quick, we do got some new Dollar Nikki t-shirts. Those will be coming out Tuesday, I believe. So right before the party.
Where do you drop them?
We're gonna drop them at the party.
Okay, so the party's Wednesday, so they don't drop
Wednesday,
Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, no, because we might put them out like on the internet or something like that, and just try to like build some buzz. Obviously, we cannot continue any further in this episode without saying rest in peace to Young Dolph. Man, I saw it on Twitter early today.
That
I didn't want to believe
a few hours ago.
Yeah, and it just snowballed. About 7-8 hours ago, it just snowballed until it dropped. And you know, I don't know. I know y'all were both outside, but like I don't know who else is listening was truly outside. But if you was truly outside when Young Dolph, he has a song called "Preach."
Mm-hmm.
If you was outside when "Preach" was at its peak, you will know that song to this day, will set off any function.
Did you? Is that in your rotation?
Absolutely.
Was it in your rotation?
It's been in my rotation since it dropped.
When did it drop? Like opera days?
Probably. Yeah, I feel like it dropped earlier. I feel like, but like
2013, 2014.
Maybe later, but maybe like Abigail. All I know is that "Preach" is a monster. Like you want to get the party going. You want to just turn up a little bit.
I mean, he got a lot of those, man.
He does, but Preach
he got a lot of those.
Preach at its height, Preach was as impactful as March Madness, as any Drake song. Like, and it was not like it was a hood joint. Like, it wasn't like it's not like a pretty record. Like it was a hood joint. But Dolph just had
all his records are hood joints.
But he talked that money talk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He talked that real big motivational. I'm doing it myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'd need to tap in with some more Dolph records because that's all he talked about was I'm out here getting it by myself. I'm independent.
Yeah.
If you look at some of his interviews, I saw an interview today. He was like, I don't like to be around a lot of people. He's like, I can think best when I'm by myself. He's like, I just like to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I really relate to this guy. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with Dolph, man. That's my man.
Like, but Dolph had so many joints.
Tragedy.
Such a tragedy.
What was it, 38 years old?
36.
Yeah, he's a baby.
36, man. He got 2 kids, a wife.
They said he owned like over like 250 real estate properties in like Tennessee.
I'm not surprised.
Something like that.
At all.
There's something in the water down in them areas, man. The motherfuckers who come out of there and they're in that business, first of all, they do it on their own. Like seriously. Like what the shit Master P was talking about in the early 90s and doing it, that really resonated with everybody coming out of there. Like I mean, I'm talking to obviously Master P New Orleans. Dolph is Tennessee, but something about that South, man, it's just
I feel like Dolph was like a certified street dude too. So he ran his business like his legitimate business, like a street business. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Well, I think the thing too is particularly in that, you know, those southern areas, hip hop just had no resources. You know what I mean? So they've been getting it
forced to do it
from the trunk literally since the 90s. I mean, we'll see what happens with Bone Thugs versus 3 6 Mafia. They're on Versus coming up.
Really?
Yeah. Who you think's gonna get that?
I'm a bigger. I like 3 6 Mafia over Bone Thugs.
See, I'm opposite. I'm opposite. I like
music a little bit more.
I like Bone Thugs better, but I think 3 6 Mafia has more like hits for like a verses.
Thursday, December 2nd, Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 3 6 Mafia.
I never got into Bone Thugs with that style, man. And while I did not even love 3 6 Mafia's music either.
Yeah.
Just that southern twang in rapping was just not for me. I preferred more than Bone Thugs though.
Yeah. Listen, that first Bone Thugs album.
Oh my God.
And that album. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I feel the same way, but I do, like I said before, I do think that 3 6 has like more recognizable hits and like club bangers that the people would relate to today. Yeah. I like Bone better, but 3 6 all day long is gonna take that versus.
So I mean, we'll see.
And
We'll
like,
see.
I don't even know if like all the members of Bone are like one alive or like two out of jail for like them to even have like an official versus anyways.
Yeah, they went through some tough times,
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
but
Yeah.
Dolph again, man, rest in
Rest
peace,
in
young
peace.
Dolph.
Prayers to the
There were
family.
so many layers to his story. His wife ran an organization
I
that
didn't even know he
basically,
was married.
yeah, she ran an organization that I believe helped install like healthy eating in kids and families.
Wow.
And then I believe she also was part of another organization about helping keep help black men get old. I believe it was something of that nature, two separate organizations.
Oh, man.
He passed in a black-owned cookie shop.
Yeah,
That
and
he just was there a week ago. They got him on video outside. He was just there a week ago. He was actually buying cookies for his mother this morning. They said, or this afternoon.
Unbelievable.
There's video of Soldier Boy talking
he was
crazy.
he was out there solo just driving around Memphis.
There's literally a Lamborghini sitting in the parking lot, and there's only one person
That
who would
drives that car.
judge in that part of town. Like if
Probably in Memphis, period. There's probably one.
you got basketball players.
Yeah,
right?
but Dolph probably has some like extra like
No.
hot pink type shit, you know?
Nah. It was a regular like camo Aventador or whatever.
Yeah,
it was.
camo.
All I'm saying is that it's not impossible to see a Lamborghini in Memphis. It could be
for sure.
There's other players.
No,
right?
there's football teams, there's basketball teams,
Right.
all that.
So
there's rich.
So what does Soldier Boy say?
he supposedly Soldier Boy put money on Dolph's head last week.
What?
Yeah, it's all over the internet. I'll send it to y'all as soon as we're done. Soldier Boy talks crazy. He talks crazy.
I mean, he always talks crazy.
Yeah, he has to. He has little. He has
Why
like
they
little
had
messages.
some sort of issue going on?
I don't know. I
anything
I
about
saw it, man. It was on Twitter. Twitter dug up everything today. Like everything about Dolph. Twitter dug up today, man. So it
Like
was
all his beefs, all his like.
everything, but everything good. I didn't even know about the wife thing either. You know what I'm saying? In terms of,
I mean, that's smart. That's smart. He didn't want you to know about it. You know?
No. I knew he was married, but I didn't know
you
about
did?
her business. Like
Oh.
they literally saying this is her job. You know what I'm saying? Like
Wow.
nobody would know that ahead of time. You know what I mean? So
And
Yeah.
obviously, he's like behind all that. So he like, there's so many different layers, like you said.
there's this tweet this girl tweeted. She said that man had me screaming born in the 80s crack baby, and she said and I was born in 97 because that line born in the 80s crack baby is from Preach.
Yeah.
And when you pull the music down and everybody says yells out crack baby, you know what I'm saying? And it's just a beautiful, and like as messed up as it is to yell out crack baby, it was just, it's a moment, man. It's so good. So rest in peace,
yeah,
Dolph.
Shit. Yeah. That's too bad.
Rest in peace, Dolph.
Rest in peace.
Episode 139, What's a Podcast? We are here. If you did not know, so first of all, if you've been paying attention to the podcast, you see that we have been delving into the world of crypto at our own pace. We've definitely been doing it at our own pace. But today, this morning, I believe the East Coast woke up to news that the Staples Center in Los Angeles is now being renamed as of December 25th of this year, which is about a month away, the Crypto.com Arena. Crypto.com.
That's what it's going to be called, the Crypto.com arena.
Yeah, because Crypto.com basically is presenting themselves as the number one place to buy crypto on the internet. So not only did Crypto.com buy the naming rights to the Staples Center Arena,
For the next 20 years.
a lot of NBA teams have patches of different businesses on their jerseys, right? Like it's like soccer, but not as big,
Right.
right? They bought, I think the 76ers are now going to have Crypto.com on their jerseys.
On the
as well.
jerseys.
That's
So
fire.
you got the Sixers and you've got the arena. And I think, you know what I'm saying, we've spoken about it in a very sort of passive way. Like we're all into it and we all sort of have different interests regarding, but I think this really blew the lid off of the crypto world. You know what I'm saying? Like I think now we're going to see it move into every facet of our daily lives. And I think that you're going to really need to take owning crypto as seriously as possible.
Well,
Really,
I mean, it was coming.
I just hit
was.
Jerome and Silent Tom up a few days ago, actually trying to get some help into using Webull. And I bought what's the name of that joint I bought? Rome? Shebu?
Yeah,
Shibuya?
Shiba.
Yeah.
Shiba. And I was having some issues fucking figuring out that shit. But yeah, man, crypto's gonna take over. Crypto.com is apparently it's the Singaporean the cryptocurrency exchange in Singapore. And I think that's what they do. And they paid more than $700 million for the naming rights to the formerly known as Staples Center for the next 20 years. God damn,
For
700
20
mil.
years?
Yeah, it's a 20-year deal.
Damn, that's $1 billion.
Well, let's be honest though. Before we go into any further,
Uh-huh.
when was the last time you bought office supplies at Staples? My brother asked me this today. He said, "When's the last
That's
time
true.
you've been to a Staples or bought office supplies?" at
Not
Staples?
that long ago, but
Every time I go to Staples, they don't have what I want. I went in there specifically for fucking printer
ink.
cartridges.
That's what I went there for because I
And
couldn't.
they didn't have it.
No, they had mine. You gotta go to the one on Connecticut Avenue by the Hilton.
I did. I
Wow.
did.
But
That's the
let's
one I
think
went
about
to,
this.
right by Florida Avenue.
The one on 14th Street by me, that closed years ago.
Yeah, I think that might be the only one in DC. The one on Connecticut Avenue.
I mean, they're getting emptier and emptier every time I go in there too.
Yeah.
They're about to
Right.
go. They're about to be like Blockbuster.
For sure. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I went and bought ink for my printer because I just couldn't. I needed to print something. And I couldn't wait for Amazon to deliver it like the next day.
Yeah.
And they had it. Yeah.
They didn't have my fucking 64 XL cartridges for my HP printer. If you got to
Yeah,
hook up
man.
on 64 XL cartridges for a printer, holla at me. The color joints and the black and white. I need all.
Yeah, they had mine. I bought the double pack, 2 of them.
Yeah. So yeah, no, you're right. I think Staples as a brand, we're slowly seeing phasing out of just commerce. Period. Like
I mean,
it's
yeah,
gonna- it's
Amazon's
gonna go
taking
away.
over, dog.
Yeah.
They took over.
Yeah, that shit is about to go away, man. So I think you're right. Is Jerome frozen? Oh,
Nah.
No.
I mean, yes and no.
I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, no, crypto.com is I actually need to go on their website and see what they talk about.
We're talking about
What do
that
they
money.
do? How do they make money?
Well, I think
I would say it's in the name. It's in the name.
Yeah, but what
That's how
does
they-
it do, right? Like
Who knows?
crypto.com.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What does it do?
Like, what is crypto.com?
Yeah, what does the website do?
Do you buy crypto on there? You should have.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
They're trying to be the leading.
Oh, the
resource.
world's fastest growing crypto app.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ah.
Well, they got some crazy investors if they just bought something for 700.
Well, they got
Million.
Matt Damon is their spokesperson, right?
That's another bag they drop in.
10 million users
Oh,
buying and
this is,
selling 150 cryptocurrencies.
Is it an app or is it just a website?
No, it's an app. It's
Oh,
an
fire.
app version. Yo, this is what I should have gotten instead of Webull. Actually,
You about
now
to
that I think
switch
about
your
it.
whole portfolio over there, Abdul?
I'm about to be the 10,000,001 user.
Well, remember,
of crypto.com.
Webull, you can buy crypto, but it's very much the actual stock market. That's what Webull is.
So, I see. You're saying you can do both at Webull. It's more
You
for the stock
can.
market.
It's more for the
and-
stock market.
I see.
Yeah. Whereas crypto.com is
It's
strictly
just
saying
for crypto.
Right. So you can so
Yeah.
like I use Coinbase. This looks very much like Coinbase. It looks very much like Coinbase. And
buy crypto at true cost. You know, when I went through that whole ordeal in buying SafeMoon, and I had to fucking go and get this app called Bitmart and buy USD and then convert it into crypto just to buy SafeMoon, I could have probably just gone right on crypto.com. They probably already have. They're probably trading SafeMoon.
more than likely they are.
Yeah.
Can
Wow.
you transfer your shit over to
I don't
them?
know how you transfer anything, bro. Like I don't even know like
Like,
what
how do you
happens.
cash out?
Yeah, if I die today and you know what I'm saying, how my wife is even gonna know like how to redeem any of this shit on these apps.
She's not.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
they definitely do have SafeMoon. I'm looking at it right now. SafeMoon is very worthless, unfortunately.
Hey, you never know.
SafeMoon is complete trash. That's
Yeah.
about
I don't think you'd be worried about that if you pass away.
1,300 of my
If you
good
pass
earned
away,
dollars wasted.
if you pass away, you don't have to worry about Kim getting your safe moon.
The currency converter for SafeMoon is not sweet.
at
So
all.
I do like the layout of crypto.com though, because you can look at it
Yes.
and you see the sort of, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. No, the Bitmart shit that honestly the app that I used to buy SafeMoon months and months ago is is a little bit too complicated, man. You honest I feel like I'm in the Matrix. Like, you know what I'm saying? The numbers are
even
just flying
Webull,
and all this shit.
even Webull looks like the Matrix a little
A
bit.
little bit, but Bitmart is way more less user friendly than Webull.
But looking at
Crypto.com is fire.
it's kind of fire.
We
Yeah,
might have
it's
to
kind of
switch over.
fire. Yeah. Because so I also follow a guy by the name of 19 Keys, black dude from Oakland, and he's basically in this space, in the crypto space. He has a lot of YouTube videos that he posts, and he has a good following within sort of the black hip hop community of crypto. So he's another resource. I mean, when you log on to try to find out about crypto, there's so much information and misinformation that I think we're all gonna, you know what I'm saying, we'll all be educated differently.
Yeah.
But I do think that it's very important to have a very firm understanding of what crypto is going to look like in the next year to 2 years, because I think once we start seeing it being accepted more and more places, like I think Mike and I were at the store today, and he was telling me that Amazon is not going to accept Visa in the UK starting next year.
Damn.
Wow.
Like when you can use crypto through your Apple Pay.
I'm just saying, like, think about it. If they're not going to accept Visa, but if they start to accept crypto, that could be a whole game changer for everybody who lives in the UK. You know what I'm saying? This is what Mike told me. You got to take it with a grain of salt. Mike's 21. You never know.
No,
But
the 21-year-olds, they in the know. They know what's up.
Listen,
all I'm
Mike is
saying
he's well versed in the crypto world. Like he's been doing it since
Yeah.
he was like 16 or 17.
he has, yeah. He said, he told me he put a few people on the game.
Yeah, man, that was like 2 years ago
You know what I mean? So,
when he was 17.
Yeah.
but you know, it's just so to say, like, you better educate yourself. You better understand that even though they try to make it seem like it's still a fair playing field, it's not. But you do have an opportunity to gain some sort of standing and some assets within that community, and that's what you want to do, is just stack those assets up as high as you can, because
Forget about them.
the U.S. dollar is slowly becoming irrelevant.
Less valuable.
Irrelevant, damn near. You know what I mean? So,
You know what I need these apps to do? I need one of these apps to be, if it's crypto.com, I need it to be able to talk to the other apps and consolidate all my crypto,
like your whole, like into a wallet,
all my
like a
portfolios,
virtual wallet.
yeah, into
They have
one.
that. They have that.
Nah, I don't think so.
I think they do.
I don't think we talk about the same thing. Like I wanted to reach out to my Robinhood account. I wanted to reach out to my Coinbase account, my Bitmart, my Webull, and grab all my portfolio from each one of these
there probably
apps
is,
and bring it into one platform so I can manage everything centrally.
So it's something called a MetaMask, which I have as well. And so what we got to do is, my man Tank runs security for Heist. He's actually the security guard at Surfside in DuPont.
Okay.
But
hold on, there's a security guard at Heist.
He was a security guard at Heist. Okay. So he knows everything about crypto. We used to talk crypto when the club was empty. I put a mix on for the first 2 hours. We would talk about crypto, and this was years ago.
Were you already invested or no?
This is how I got invested. He was like, "Yo, stash $5 a week. All right, stash $10 a week." You know what I'm saying? He has a ton of crypto. He's been doing crypto since 2010. He told me, but I believe it's called a MetaMask, and that's the place, because there's actual physical hard drives where you store your crypto at.
Right.
Because right now, if somebody's system goes down, you're done.
Yeah.
Right. But there is a place that can actually where it will physically grab all of the crypto and store it on a hard drive. Next time I run in the Tank, I'll ask him what the program is. But
yeah, that's my only issue, man. I want to be able to manage everything from like one place.
I feel like it exists. You just
I
gotta
don't want
find
to be
it.
going into Robinhood and looking at that shit, and then I got to go to Coinbase and look at that shit. I got to go into Bitmart and see how that thing is doing over there, and then, I mean,
I'm never a fan of having all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I think it is good to have your stuff in different places. But you know, I do understand of wanting to make it as simple as possible. I think we'll know when crypto truly has jumped the shark when we start to see the banks offering it, because then
Right.
you're really gonna be like, okay, this is
It'll
next
happen
level.
soon.
It will happen soon. It will happen soon. So just keep your eyes on it. Be smart. If you're into the crypto, um, drop a comment on this particular post. Let us know about your crypto holdings and what you're doing. We just want to educate ourselves, and I would love to buy something ridiculous with crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like
Buy a crib,
buy a crib. You know what I'm saying?
cash it out.
I like this crypto.com. I like their
Like platform.
this
Yeah.
is real.
I see Matt Damon right on the front of the site.
I
Get
mean,
that money.
Doge is up 3.15%. Shiba's up 2.12%.
Oh, we're popping already. Shiba
Already
made it. I'm already
Shiba's
in.
up.
I'm in the game.
Litecoin.
Okay. I made it like a cool $3 maybe.
I don't know
All
if
right.
you own. I don't know if you own any Litecoin. You should get on that.
Spell it LITE.
LITE coin. Yeah.
Okay.
Ethereum is up 5.05% today. You definitely got to be heavy on Ethereum.
I'm not heavy on anything. I'll be honest.
Listen. What's a podcast? We're gonna do that. Episode 139. DJ Jerome the third. Hashtag She Were Eddie. Don't charge Abdul. There was a big fuss made in my neighborhood. I want to say 3 years ago or so. There was this empty space. It was like a restaurant, or I forget what it was, maybe a storage place. And the neighborhood wanted it to turn into, I believe, like a doctor's
dog park.
No, they want to turn into a doctor's, like a quick doctor's office kind of thing, like an emergency space,
like an urgent care.
Exactly.
Okay.
It did not do that. It got turned into a Subway.
Like Subway sandwich.
Subway restaurant. Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say restaurant. I would say like the sandwich spot.
Right there on Mount Pleasant Road, minority owned. Right.
Okay.
Minority.
Oh,
owned.
right on the corner.
Yeah, right on the corner.
What are they?
Yeah.
Are they Indian?
Yep.
Indian motherfuckers took over that Subway game, man.
So now we've seen
Respectfully.
Subway's had a bad couple years. Obviously, Jared was like a pedo. He was super whack.
Mm-hmm.
And
I forgot about that.
Oh my God. How's
Yeah.
Jared doing in jail?
who cares?
I hope he's having a terrible time.
Bury him with your man Kells. Nevertheless, there's traces of chicken and pork have been found in this Subway tuna.
How? What?
First of all,
Abdul, you get the tuna when you go there too, probably.
No, I don't eat at Subway.
Yeah.
I do not eat at Subway.
So first of all, okay, if you eat tuna at Subway, you're already having a bad day. You're having a very bad day.
No bullshit.
That's some real scumbag shit to do.
You
Subway is
Tuna.
Yeah, going to
White-
Subway alone is terrible, but
Yeah.
getting tuna from Subway,
Like white bread,
oof, yuck,
scoop of tuna.
yuck. Yeah, that's nasty.
I don't eat mayonnaise, so I don't really fuck with tuna.
I love mayo.
Yeah, I can't fuck with it. But anyways, so what happened, Jerome?
No, they found so the tuna that they sell at Subway actually has traces
pork.
of pork and chicken in it.
Yeah, so
Which-
all the pescatarians going nuts.
I mean,
Muslims going
Muslims
nuts.
going crazy.
That's crazy because, like you said, like it's an Indian owned. They're probably Muslim.
They don't
probably,
know.
They probably don't eat pork. Yeah, they probably
They don't. You
That
know,
shit
they're
come in
not
a
even.
big bag. Yeah,
They're not even supposed to be eating meat, honestly.
yeah, yeah.
So, but I mean, all that shit comes from corporate, right? All the tuna and shit like that comes already prepared, like
Yeah.
probably in a bag.
Exactly.
But
Disgusting.
the fact that you're gonna put other animal
Yeah, the
extracts.
fact that it's
into-
not tuna fish.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's like a sausage essentially.
This is the problem with Western food, man. This is why we continue gaining weight. This is why the rate of cancer is so high in this country. This is why motherfuckers are unhealthy. This is why obesity is at an all-time high in this country amongst children as well as in adults. Like all of this shit is all unnatural. Like
Yeah, nobody
this
cares.
is what they keep on fucking feeding us. And it's cheap enough where if you don't have any money because you're already broke, because you're not getting paid enough,
You get that $5 foot long.
That's why you're forced to eat it.
Yeah. And
You're
then and then,
forced
and
to
then
eat
they're
it.
giving you a false advertisement telling you you're
Yeah.
eating something,
Yeah.
which you're
Yeah.
probably thinking you're eating healthy by eating tuna,
Nope.
Nope, pork.
Yeah. Jeez.
Well, make it a point to whatever you do in life. Do not eat the tuna sandwich at Subway. I can't
Just
even tell
don't
you.
eat Subway.
I
How
mean,
about
it's
that?
very true. I can't
Yeah,
even
just
say the last
don't
time.
eat.
I can't even say the last time I've been to Subway. It's not. It's
Yeah, I
been
can't remember
years.
either. It's been years.
It's
It might
been
have been like
super
10,
long
12
time.
years.
You never smacked the Subway right there on 14th and U after leaving Marvin?
Never. Oh God, no.
You know what used to be popping when I used to be leaving Dream back in the day? There used to be a Subway, which right there by Union Market, where
Yeah,
Union Market
yeah,
is now.
right behind the gas station.
They had a 24-hour Subway.
Yeah, that shit was there forever.
And that shit was nasty.
Yeah.
I mean, that might have been the Subway version of the Popeyes we talked about a few weeks ago.
Ugh.
Like, it was that fucking nasty.
I never
And it was
ate there,
small,
but
right?
I remember
It was small. It looked like a little hut.
It was like a house or something like that. Yeah, I remember
it was,
that.
it was
But-
like when the dude that sits in the parking garage,
Yo.
like a little outdoor parking hut.
But it was like a 24-hour joint
Yeah, pumping
right behind that fucking
right by
gas
Gallaudet.
station, right by Gallaudet.
Yep.
And I would be driving down Florida Avenue heading to the crib at like 4:00, and I'd see that whole
And that
parking lot.
that whole gas station and
Oh
Subway
my
was
God.
pumping.
Everybody was fucking in that shit trying to get a Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, that shit. I used to be grossed out just looking at it.
But there wasn't shit else to eat around that part
Well,
of town.
no, you
back
could go
then.
down. You could go down the block to the Wendy's, which is also now being closed.
Yep.
You're more likely to get shot at the Wendy's, though. So I get
Yeah.
it.
And same caliber of food.
Yeah, same caliber of food. Yeah, just go to Yums. Be safe. Be safe at Yums, man. I went to Yums last night. Actually, I felt a little bit disgusted at myself. I went around midnight. I went to that Hanifa official fashion show.
Mm-hmm.
Remember we talked about it a few weeks ago about the DMV native who came back home and she was having a fashion show here at home.
yes.
She had it actually yesterday, last night,
Where was it
inside
at?
of inside of the portrait gallery.
Oh, that's fire.
Super fire. The whole shit was plushed out, man. Really well done. I'll be very honest. I did not know much about the brand.
Did you
but
get to sneak backstage?
No. I don't think there's like a backstage with like a fashion show. It would be. It's a women's line for one. So I think walking in backstage when you don't belong there in
Probably
a
not
fashion
a good
show
look.
like
Not
that,
a good look for
there's-
you.
there's got to be some sort of violation because there's a lot happening back there, right?
For sure,
So,
for sure.
But I went to it with my wife yesterday. It was a beautiful event. Shout out to a friend of the show, cool guy Ryan, who hooked us up with tickets to the show. And then I actually went to Eaton Hotel, and they had the after party there later on.
Mhm.
So when I was bouncing out of that shit, I had to go to Yums.
You went with the wife to Yums?
No. So
I was gonna say.
my wife came home because our sitter had to leave. And
You had to make a pit stop.
yeah, I came home.
Does the
hung
wife
out.
know about the extracurricular Yums activities?
Yeah, she knew.
She knows about that?
Yeah. I was super late. I mean, I think I came home somewhat early from eating, and I came home with my food and all that.
I forgot. You take your food home and get down.
Oh
to
yeah,
your crib.
yeah. No, I have a whole routine, man. I can't eat over there for one. It's I think I've only eaten outside of Yums like 3 times.
Oh shit, we used to do that like every night.
Nah, I
Like,
just
eat on the
prefer
trunk.
fucking-
Eat on the trunk of the car.
Even if my friends were eating outside, I would just fucking
Wait till you get
keep
home.
my sandwich, and I would just be outside talking shit, and I'd just eat my food when I came home.
Oh, that's torture.
Yeah, but it's just a thing, man. I have a little routine that I do, and I prefer to just set up shop at the crib.
Yeah.
But nah, the show was dope, and shout out to Hanifa. The clothes look beautiful, the models and everything look great. But yeah, it was a nice little event. There was a lot of people there. I was looking for some of our fashion forward friends. Our guy Mitch, I thought he would be there. I did not see him. But altogether, it was dope. I'm glad DC got to see something like that.
Yeah, it was. I watched a little bit of it on YouTube. The YouTube stream was cracking, super clean.
Okay,
The comments were dope. Shout out to
that's
Malcolm X.
dope.
He did the music.
Oh, I did see him. Okay, all right.
Malcolm did the music, and he also I believe he's a music director. So he he did a great job with that. The clothing was heavily anticipated. Like
Okay.
the women in the comments were from all over the country.
And they were all fucking with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay.
I feel like a lot of people were rocking with it because it was DC,
Mhm.
and it was just like they've never had anything like that here in DC.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
And
awesome.
so it just
I mean, and she chose a great location. I mean, the
Amazing
Portrait Gallery
venue, man, yeah.
is the venue.
amazing.
Yeah.
It's if you're to do something in this city, and that is a great place to have it.
Yeah,
Hell
I can't. I truly can't think of many other places where you could have something
Yeah,
so dope.
Yeah.
But
it was grand. It was almost like royal, like, you know what I'm saying?
I saw people in all the entire fashion spectrum. I didn't see a lot of the streetwear crew there per se, but I did see just people, retail workers, people who are fashion victims, fashion leaders, the whole sort of nine.
Fashion
what I'm saying?
icons like myself.
I mean, you kept it
I
very.
mean, you were in the building.
you had a fitted hat and a polo jacket on. So
I kept it.
Abdul keeps it like he's like Russell Simmons out here.
I was
Oh,
like, is Abdul
man.
wearing Air Force?
Nationals hat and a polo shirt.
I was like, is those Air Force Ones? Yep, that's
Yeah,
Abdul
definitely
right there.
Air Force
You know what I'm
Ones.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm just not very fashion forward.
nah, because it was
unfortunately.
like a dude sitting behind you wearing the same relaxed outfit as well. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, but there was some dudes in there super extra, like,
oh yeah.
you know
That's
what I'm
too much,
saying?
though.
Like
Nah, I mean that's what fashion shows are
real
supposed to do.
extra, like,
Yeah.
son, relax.
Yeah, I mean that's all purpose though.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah, that's all purpose.
but let's be honest. If they've never had a chance to do that though, right? They've
I
never.
I mean,
think-
I wasn't there, but I don't think the whole audience was a local audience. There had to be people traveling from other
No,
places.
there were people that came in from out of town.
Yeah.
But I'm
There
just
was a
saying,
lot of
but the people who are in DC who have never had that opportunity are gonna go
Oh, they put on.
extra hard. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got to expect them to do the most times 10 because you don't know when you're gonna chance to do this again. There's no guarantee she's gonna do her show again here next year.
Yeah,
That's
probably
true.
not.
So you got to
That's
go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I just have an issue. Not even an issue. I think an issue means I care too much. But I think people in their head have, if they're wearing a brand name that's very expensive, it automatically looks good on them.
Mm-mm.
That, sir, sir, that is not the case.
Yeah,
All right?
you can't buy style.
You cannot buy, you got to have the sauce.
Yeah,
And
that's a
that's
fact.
that's the problem, man. I
Yeah.
think we
Just
see-
because your shit says Balenciaga all over it, don't mean
Bro.
don't mean it's hot
it does, that does not mean it looks good on you.
or it's hot.
But
Yeah.
here's what I'm saying, right? You order that piece, you get that piece in the crib.
Yeah.
There's really no place in DC to wear it. Let's be honest, right? Like there's
Actually,
really,
I was just
I
saying
mean-
this all together. This doesn't not even a DC conversation.
I'm just speaking-
because I've seen corny people in New York.
Yeah,
do it
no,
too. We've seen
trust
on
me,
the
trust me.
internet as well.
Oh,
but-
even more. Yeah.
Yeah.
even for a specific age range or a social group of people, there's only like you go to a couple restaurants, if you can get into One Oak, whatever, right? But when it's time to really go out and put that on, you putting that on. You might have been selling that for 9 months. You got it at last year's Black Friday sale,
Yeah.
right? But you ain't had
You wore that shit that one time you went to LA,
But
that
wasn't
one
no-
time you went to Miami.
It's too hot there. It's too hot
Yeah.
there, right? But if you got the fire Balenciaga sweater with a bunch of B's and L's and A's and G's all made out of different material, you're
The
like,
big
hey,
big ass shoes.
I'm about to put this on, big shoes. You know what I'm saying? The pants stop at your ankles. You're
You
like,
know
hey,
what I'm saying?
you about to throw this on. I'm about to throw this on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the best place to do it? The Hanifa show. It's kind of cold outside. I got my sunglasses at night on. I saw a lot of that, right? Sunglasses at night on.
Yeah.
Then the one thing I hate is everybody's on their phone. what are y'all on your phone for? Take the moment in.
People too
Like,
pressed, man. People really think other people give a fuck what they
Yeah, no,
doing,
people
too.
were live streaming, like doing live
Yeah.
IGs from the
Yeah,
shit. I'm like, you're
relax.
missing the whole show, bro.
And you got like 10 followers, yo. Relax.
Yeah,
Nobody
relax. There's like
cares, bro.
nobody on your IG live.
Right. Like
Literally
who
no
you
one.
showing this to?
Your friends are at the show with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, so
Yeah.
episode 139 was a podcast. Do your thing, live your best life.
You know, one thing that I do see amongst like this new generation is like if somebody puts the phone up to them with the video on, they automatically go into character. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like if I'm like if it's the three of us walking down the street and I pull out the video and I think we're just a little bit older and I'm like, yo, just like that, and I pull up, I got the front facing camera and all three of us are kind of on it. I have a feeling we might freeze a little bit, like
You're just gonna get this.
yo, haha, like that, right?
Yeah.
But these kids go immediately into character.
Straight live stream.
Yo, they already know
Yeah.
what to say. They already know how to throw up their hands. This, that. They know the words they got to say. And then as soon as the camera goes down, they go right back to being normal.
Yep.
It's fucking hilarious. So I peeped a lot of that last night at that show. And I think that's just part of their generation, man. They just
It's their online alter ego, man.
yeah, it's like they automatically know how to go into that mode. I think if I get a camera shoved in my face, pause with like with it on video, and I got it.
Yeah, you're gonna be like,
I'm gonna be like-
in
I'm-
shock, like, oh,
I'm gonna be a little bit frozen. I'm
Like
gonna be
startled.
Like, yo, I'm just gonna be like, yo, what's up? Like, but they kind of just they know what to do and how to say it and what to say.
I mean, or they're just, I guess, I mean, that's a very positive spin on it.
Yeah, well, they go into character. It's
Yeah.
like it's just like you said. It's their alter ego for the internet. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny. But there was a whole lot of that yesterday, though. Pretty funny. But
Episode
overall, it was
130
great. West
139.
African woman. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what we forgot to mention in our umbrella sort of recap was shout out to Studio Sonic. Studio Sonic is the art is the creative studio of my guy Pierre and L.
Shout out to Pierre, man.
They had an incredible. They had their own space, their own installation. A lot
Yeah.
of people were saying that was their favorite installation of the Umbrella project. They had
That's the one that had like the little house in it with the like the crazy
Yep.
like
yeah. They killed it with the merch. Like they made a ton of money with the merch.
I didn't even
picked up-
see merch when I went.
It might have sold out. I picked up.
We went to friends and family. I don't think it was out yet.
It was. I was there before y'all. I bought it.
Okay, word.
So they had hoodies,
Yeah.
long sleeve t-shirts, regular t-shirts. I bought like a hoodie, one long sleeve shirt, two regular
Yeah.
shirts. Yeah, I copped the hoodie for Isabella. Like went crazy.
I miss the merch too, man.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
there. It was there when y'all was there. Y'all just didn't.
I didn't-
You
I
had to. You
I
had to
didn't
go.
know they had merch.
You had to go
Yeah.
up on the little stage thing.
Okay.
And if you went up on
I
the stage,
understood.
the
I
merch is out
understood.
there.
District Dodger, come on, man. Put that merch out on Instagram so we can buy it.
Yeah, we'll
All right,
tag.
I need
we'll
to
tag.
buy some pieces for my kids.
Yeah, we'll tag them. But they had an incredible installation. I'm hoping that they landed space for Art Basel, so I can find an excuse to go down there for a couple days.
Oh, we're doing it. Let's go. Should we go to
Would love
Miami?
to. Would love to.
When is
but-
Art Basel? Are you already
First-
locked in for something else or no? Like for some
No.
other gigs?
Nah, first week of
He's
December.
He's freed up for Art Basel probably.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I mean, I'm chilling for December because I'm going home. So
I mean, are you going to Art Basel or you know?
Nah. It's not even. It's not. I mean, I want to go as just as a consumer, but I just
Oh.
you know what I'm saying. But last time I went to Art Basel, me and Pierre had the time of our lives down there. So if he goes, I'm definitely down to go again.
right.
But nevertheless,
Shout out to
episode-
Pierre, man. Shout out to District Dodger.
yeah, for sure.
Studio
We'll
Sonic, of course.
tag them in this week's
Is it a them or is it him?
it's them. It's his. He has a partner named Els. Els is a genius. He used to work at the Atlantic, and he's like me on turntables. But when it comes to like Photoshop, Illustrator, just being an ill creative dude, Els is that guy.
He's
Like,
also black.
no.
Oh, he's a white guy.
Yeah, white dude. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But cool as a fan, man. Good dude. Like
All right.
awesome dude. Man. Awesome dude. So there was a conversation in the shop, must have been yesterday, about what was the total amount of money that we've spent in our lifetime on sneakers, right? So I'm 40
And clothes.
sneakers and clothes. So I'm 41 and it was since the age of 14 to 15. So I'm 41.
14 to 15?
No,
No,
14 or 15.
Since you were 14 or 15 years old to
Millions.
where you are now.
Millions.
How much? I said it's been about anywhere from I said 250 that I've spent on sneakers and clothes, right?
That's extra light.
It's
Well,
more.
hold on. So then we had some more realizations. I think Omar said maybe 400, something like that. He mentioned something about 400.
Omar's also like 10 years younger than us.
No. All I'm saying is that I'm just saying like I didn't really grasp the whole thing at first, right? And I was trying to think of all those years of college and between college and now, and
Just like 14 to now, definitely millions.
it's a lot. It's
Definitely
a lot of
millions.
money. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if
A
you're
lot of money.
if you're a listener out there,
What do you think, Eddie? What do you think if you were to do a guesstimate?
Like everything, because I used to go crazy back in the day. Like I used to go crazy. Like, yeah, I don't know. 5 million, maybe more.
Yeah.
Since I was 14, like, yeah, hell yeah.
At what age did you start buying shit for yourself?
Yeah, like 14, 15.
14, 15.
Yeah.
Same here. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I used to buy everything, like whenever and anytime Jordan, like you, like anytime
Yeah.
any like athlete Nike would come out, because back then it was just like signature models, like that's all that came out.
Yeah.
You know, I would buy all of them,
Yeah.
and then like count all the polo shit that I used to buy back
Oh
in
my
the day.
God.
Like,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, like,
Yeah.
come on, like polo shit, and then like, yeah,
What's a podcast? Comment on this post or send us a message as to what you think, or if somebody out there has even done some sort of study along these lines. Let us know what your thoughts are, or how much money you think you have spent on clothes and sneakers. I don't know about 5 million for myself, because 5 million
Abdul,
just sounds like,
sitting in a room right now with 3 million in it.
well, let's do this.
yeah, but that's aftermarket price. I'm not talking about like that's not what I spent.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I would
That-
say you spent like $5 million.
let's do this though. Let's do
5
this.
million just sounds so crazy, Eddie. Like
It
it's,
doesn't though. It doesn't.
Nah, because you're talking about 14 to 45, dog.
Yeah. Yeah,
You-
it's 30 years.
Yeah, dog.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking about how many sneakers do you think I've had in 30 years? Maybe 10
Let's
to
say-
12,000.
Let's say you get between 75 and 100 pair a year.
Okay. No, it's got to be more than that.
You think you get more than 100 pairs of shoes a year? You're getting
A year.
More than
divided
100
by
pairs?
12.
you're getting like 10 pairs every month.
Yeah, maybe about 10 pairs every
Yeah,
month.
so you're getting like 100.
120 pairs, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. All right. I'm with you. So let's do that. 120 a year times
Yeah.
30.
Yep.
Jesus. No. Times 30. That's 3,600 pairs over
Yeah.
30 years. That's
And everything's
that's
over
not right.
$100.
That doesn't sound
Hold
right,
on.
because I've probably
Hold on. So
I have that
120.
many now.
120.
it's only 450. That's what I'm saying. Like millions. It's like I think we're overestimating how much we're spending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no, that millions is a lot.
it's a lot. It's a
I
lot.
don't know, dog.
It's a lot.
Nah, I don't
Trust
know.
me. It's a
I
lot.
think
You're talking
I
about
think-
just in clothes alone, like clothes,
I mean,
shoes.
when you talk about just shoes alone, I mean, probably somewhere between the 10 to 11,000 pairs since
Now
I was
let's also
14 or 15.
let's also look at this though.
hmm
We've all been in positions where we haven't paid for a lot of things either, though.
Right.
Nah,
right?
that fucked up. I pay for everything almost.
I'm not even talking about like.
Oh, are you talking about like parents helping you out? 'Cause
No, I'm
that
talking about
didn't
like
help.
we all have had like we all been in either where we worked retail or
Oh,
we
I
had
see.
homies who work in different places.
Sure.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've all been able to benefit, and I'm not talking about like illegally. I'm talking about legally. Just
Yeah, like get the plug, the
get
discount.
the
Illegally
plug,
too.
get the
Yeah.
discount,
Throw you up
whatever.
there.
Yeah.
But so we've also saved a ton of money by just being who we are versus the regular person, right?
For sure.
So what
Jerome,
we'll do.
I think for me that's a very, very small percentage. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, you just posted those CDG phones this morning. So what we're gonna do, and we're gonna keep this part in.
Oh,
And listen,
man.
Abdul, I know you can do this. When this comes out tomorrow,
Yeah.
right? I need you to screen grab this clip so we can actually take it to the listeners and get some feedback. Is that cool? Can you do that?
All right, we'll do it.
That way, we'll be able to really get people to
Get some
to chime in.
interaction
Yeah,
going.
get some
Yeah.
We'll chime in because
Okay.
I think that we keep saying millions, and now we're like, maybe it's only half of it. Like it's just a
Yeah.
different. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So what did the kids at the shop say that their total was? I'm just curious.
I think it was just us three having a conversation, wasn't
It
it?
was just me, Jerome, and little Omar.
And what did Omar say?
He was
400.
around the 400, but he's 31 years old, so
He also gets mad shit for free.
yeah.
Speaking of people that get
And
shit
I was
for
just
free,
saying that I don't think I get a lot of shit for free. Like it's a very small percentage of the shit that I have that I've gotten for free.
I feel like people think you get a lot of shit for free because you
That's a
get
fact.
shit early, but you also get shit early. You pay for it.
For sure.
Like you more
Eddie.
so like get the opportunity to buy it as opposed
Eddie.
to like getting it for free.
Eddie, you just got up. You just got up.
You said the
as-
same thing.
No, what I said was I was just like Abdul just posted the CDG phones today with a custom graphic that said the list that like did a 360 in the middle of the screen. Have you seen that? Have you seen that Instagram story, Eddie?
I don't have Instagram no more.
Oh, okay, well,
Took that shit off the phone.
well, you reinstall it right now and just look at Abdul's latest
Listen.
because it's a Eddie. It's a custom the list graphic in the middle of the screen.
It's
Hold
like,
on.
his shit's spinning like
It spins. It sparkles. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the list, man.
They
Shout
have
out
their
to the
own.
list.
They have their own custom graphic.
Hey.
I'm about to repost it on the What's a Podcast right now. No, you can't. Matter of fact, you can't even repost stories, can you?
Oh man. Nah, you got to do like a whole thing, screen record it, whatever. But no, shout out to CDG, man. They blessed me with those black foam posits.
CDG blessed you with them.
See what I'm saying?
A friend of mine who works
He works for CDG.
works for CDG in New York, and he looked out and sent me a pair of them. He gave me a choice. He was like, "Yo, what color do you want?"
Do you think that's because they're not really selling because of the $500?
No, this was way before they even came out.
Oh, you been had them. You just posted
No,
it.
I just got them, but him and he had already said he was holding me down from.
You already knew they were coming out.
Yeah. Look,
Okay, you showing off. I want to see you wear those.
I'm gonna wear those.
First of all, hold on. Do you see the list thing spinning?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
Rubbing
Listen,
it
we're
in. That's
building a
called
brand, man.
That's rubbing it in.
Nike foam posit one.
Aren't you opening up a shoe store in Baltimore called The List?
Let's see.
DC.
Let's see. That might happen.
Do you think that? Okay, it says DC and Maryland made the foams and Nike boots famous. However, we do know where the foams dropped first, though.
No, where?
They
Tell me.
dropped in Arizona.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Mike Bibby had them on.
What?
Yeah. What do you
Hold
think?
on, the foams.
What do you mean? They
Hold on,
dropped
which foams?
The blue
in
foam, the very
97?
first one in
You're talking
'97.
about the foam
They dropped-
pros with the swoosh on them
No, I know foam pros.
The
The
foam ones.
the pennies.
before they were pennies, they were bibbies.
No, in the national championship game, Mike Bibby wore them.
National championship or what?
He wore them before Penny wore them.
Yeah, he wore them in like March or something like that. Mike Bibby had them on. I know.
Oh, because he went to Arizona, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they dropped in Arizona
Yeah.
first.
We had them. Yes, they did. We
they
had
were in
them.
the stores. Like
Yes, absolutely. We had them.
I
They
feel
might
like
have
they were-
already been out here then too.
No.
I feel like you were in Arizona and that's where
No.
you saw them, but they were everywhere.
Fuck out of here. No.
I feel like you were at like the Foot Locker.
I was.
The Foot Locker in Scottsdale had them, but
I
we
think-
had them out here too.
I think we already had him out here.
Yeah.
We might have had him
no.
in '96.
No, y'all didn't. You're bugging.
Hold on.
The shoe came out in March '97.
The shoe
Or
came out in '97.
Maybe February, March, because March.
We had them when they first came out.
We
dog.
came out as
We
we got
had
them
them
as soon as they had them.
Yeah.
What do you think we did? They were.
Yeah.
They were at
No, I'm saying
University
they
of
dropped
Arizona.
nationally.
Yeah, but
They
we
dropped
are
nationally.
we already claimed them as our own. In
Nobody
97.
cared about y'all in '97. Relax.
Maybe that's probably true.
Trust. Nevertheless,
DC was such on fire in '97. Eddie, Republic Gardens. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Come
maybe.
on.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
was the best fucking time in this city.
Episode 139.
Yeah.
So it says Jerome telling Birds he is at the gym while we were hanging out. Oh, that was my cousin.
Still
That's
the
my
bird.
cousin. Nah,
Eddie, do you think Jerome is in a
Is
relationship
hold on.
with a female on the low?
Is bird a derogatory term?
Wait. Yeah,
Yes.
no. Yeah. I did
it?
not say bird. That was Jerome,
said
you gotta
bird.
stop talking like that.
in the what you sent over it says Birds.
Wait, no. That's why you snitching.
I will screenshot it.
Ooh.
I'm for
Is birds a derogatory term?
in like London in like the UK. It's
Nah,
a derogatory term.
I'm sure it's a
But
derogatory
I feel
term.
like I feel like in American slang,
They don't
is like,
say it.
Like
They don't really
So,
say it.
I'm at
that's
the-
not true.
Let me set up the scenario here as to what happened. I'm hanging out with Jerome at the shop. He gets a FaceTime. He answers it, and he's like, "Yo, I'm at the gym. Let me hit you back."
It's my cousin.
Why would you need to lie to your cousin?
I lie to my cousin all the time. I lie to everybody. Leave me alone. I don't like. Leave me alone.
I'm
I
in
don't
the
like-
gym right now.
Yo, do you think Jerome is in a relationship?
Like
and has
you just want to get off the phone because like saying like I'm at work right now.
Why
works-
even answer it?
Works
Yeah.
the same. Yeah.
I wasn't working. I was just there to hang out. Oh,
You
I
were
was there.
working.
No, I didn't work yesterday.
I mean,
Oh,
you could have
could've just been
lied.
like,
You
I'm
could have
at work.
lied and
You
been like
were.
I'm at work.
That's not even a lie. You could have been
Yeah,
like, "I
I'm
am
at
at work."
yeah.
Doesn't mean
What?
that you're working.
Hold on.
I
Were you going or coming from the gym?
No,
No,
That shit was just out of left field. Like I'm at the gym right now. I'll call you back.
that was just a
Exactly.
line. He just came up with it on the
because
fly.
if you tell somebody you're at the gym, they'll really leave you alone. Like, I
What
don't
about
wanna
if you
talk.
tell him you're at work?
No,
Or
look,
what if you just don't answer?
my cousin knows where I work, and she'll just keep talking to me during work. She's like, "Oh, you work at a sneaker store? Like, you don't need to talk. Like, you don't
Like, yeah, I got customers. I gotta go.
She doesn't care about that. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm like, "Yo, I'm at the gym," she's like, "All right, bet, call me back."
All right. So, do you think Jerome is in a relationship with a girl? Because we've tried to talk about
As
him
opposed
leading
to-
a single life. We've tried. Let me say this. We've tried to bring up him talking to girls and utilizing.
Yeah, he
his
has
platform.
no
He has
interest.
no interest in bringing that up. So I have a feeling that he might be involved with somebody.
I mean,
Also, let me say this. Let me
every
say
man
this.
has needs. He's definitely like
Let me
involved
say
to a
this.
certain extent with a female.
Something else happened last night. I hit him up like around 10:30, and I was like, "Yo, you trying to go to this party with me?"
I said, "I'm in bed."
He was like, "I'm in bed." It's like 10:30. Why else would you be in bed if you weren't? You know what I'm saying?
Because the golden hour to get proper, the golden hour to get proper rest is between 10 and 11.
No, because I believe what Jerome said. Because Jerome, if he was in bed with a female, he probably wouldn't answer the phone.
I mean,
And if he did he tell you he was at the gym?
Hold on.
I'm at the
I
gym
have a
right now.
feeling there's a lot we have to unpack here. I think there's something going on here, and
If
Not
you're
even.
not
if
sharing
you're
it
a
with us.
listener and you're intimately involved with Jerome,
How many times has he told you
put
he's at
something
the gym?
put something in the comments. Let us know you exist.
Yeah, let us know.
Yo, this is incredible. First of all, listen, Abdul
And
calls.
or if you want to get involved intimately with Jerome, put something in the comments.
Don't waste your time, okay?
Say what I called what?
Abdul called me at
He
10.
said, "Don't waste your time."
Abdul called me at
Because
10.
I'm in a relationship.
He said,
Right.
"Was seeing if you wanted to go to Eden for the after party about to drive down." This is 10 o'clock.
Oh, go ahead.
He had called me though, so I called him. I texted him like a minute later. I'm like, "Yo, I'm in bed. I appreciate it." He said, "All good," and that was the end of the conversation.
So
Like,
actually, I take back. So to what you said, Eddie, I called him. He did not answer, but then I texted and he responded right
I
away.
mean,
So,
I never picked the phone up though.
but I'm saying that he might have some company over, and that's why he didn't answer.
Yeah, I mean-
and chose to respond on text.
Listen, man, with all due respect, I have my child.
Your
Quite
child was
often.
not over there yesterday.
we can. If you want me to wake her up now, I'll ask her. But my child is here quite often. My child has been with me since Sunday. It's
I mean,
glorious.
you know,
All right.
you could put homegirl to sleep. You know,
I don't know nothing about that. All I'm saying is that is I was
all right.
sleeping after
I
that.
mean, you wouldn't be the first single father to have somebody come over when their kid is sleeping.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be the last either, but it's not my
Boom.
it's
There
not
it
my
is.
play. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's not my
Everybody in
play.
Belgium, let us know your thoughts on Jerome's relationship status.
Belgium,
And
y'all don't want
everybody out here, if you listen to the show and you have any sort of input to give on this situation, please let us know, man.
speak on it. I want to hear the
Yeah.
untruths myself. I'm here to set the record straight.
I mean, you might be one of these little, bottle waitresses from
No,
St. Eve's or 1942, or one of these places. Like,
no.
who knows?
I am the worst person when it comes to interacting with people. I just gave you my Young Dolph. I appreciate his stance. Leave me alone. I want to be left alone. Hey, I go to the
Sometimes that could
club.
be a
I mean,
lie.
Jerome, you have a child though, so you at one point in time you were getting it in.
9 years ago.
That was the last time you've been
Things
celibate. You've been
changed.
celibate since then.
Man,
You're like a born again.
hey man, Spank Bang is on fire nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
my
It sounds like you on fire.
Spank Bang is
You gonna fuck around and start a fire.
there's been a brand new sort of rehash with Ebony Porn, man. I'm in a good place. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
You're gonna start a small fire.
no feelings. I mean, should be red, so
Hey,
it's all good.
Yo,
All right.
yo.
But nevertheless, episode 139 was a podcast. Hold on, what else do we have to speak about?
Oh man.
So Abdul is gonna now tell us how he's been conducting a deep investigative dive into the identity of Ain't No Jigga.
Who is a character we've talked about in the past? Ain't No Jigga, if you're familiar with
It's an old
that
white woman.
So listen, if you're familiar with that Instagram account, gives a lot of details into stories of Hove and things that have happened in Hove's life, like real details, like down to, having talks with the photographer who took a picture of Hove outside of Bad Boy offices when he had just come out of a meeting with Puff, and this is what he was thinking, like that sort of detail, right?
Yeah.
There was a rumor going around for a while, and actually, I think all of us have talked about this on the previous podcasts, previous episodes, that it was a white Swedish woman.
Right. It's not.
Well, it might be, but I ended up talking to somebody I know. I won't reveal his or her name, and he or she mentioned that Ain't No Jigga might be from Bangladesh, is a brown person from Bangladesh.
Bong.
But then also proceeded to say that they're not really sure. So the mystery is still fucking out there, man. I don't know what Ain't No Jigga is, if it's a man or a woman. Ain't No Jigga, identify yourself, please. Let us know. Come on our show and come holler at us, please. If any of you do know or have met Ain't No Jigga, please hit us up as well. Yeah, I didn't have much of a deep dive, man. I just heard that somebody said they thought she might be from Bangladesh. So
It's a she.
yeah, I mean, I think at this point it's kind of established it's a woman.
It's a female. Okay.
Yeah. We just don't know if she's Swedish, Scandinavian,
She
or
could be
Bangladeshi.
She could be, Indian by way of Sweden.
Okay, there you go. That's
or vice versa.
That's another fucking theory out there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've enjoyed listening to that or reading stuff about Hove on that account, man, because it really gives you a backstory into some of the most iconic pictures that we've seen Hove in.
Yeah.
And I think there's some sort of relationship with Hove and that person, whoever it is.
Yeah, if not Hove, I believe there's within
His
the
team, right?
team.
Yeah.
Within the team, there's
Yeah.
definitely some
There's some
sort
kind of direct connect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But I mean, because they always paint Hove in a very positive light, which I think
Sure.
is unfair. Though, I think you need to see both. I think you need to.
I mean, I feel like it's not unfair if that's his page. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think to tell a story best, you need to tell all sides of the story, right? And Hove is not an angel. No one's an angel.
I mean, I feel like everybody's entitled to tell whatever story they want to tell.
Right,
Can
but
I-
your credibility and your integrity is in question when you only tell one side of the story. Like we're only going to be positive,
But whose integrity is it? If it's an
the
anonymous
person telling us nobody's
but if they're
anonymous.
not, I mean,
Nobody's anonymous. Nobody's anonymous. Like let's not do that.
Can I tell you all?
I mean, to a certain
story?
extent, they're anonymous.
So there's a new employee at the Commonwealth shop here in DC. A young lady named should I give her name?
I didn't even know we had a new employee.
No, somewhat new, the newest person.
Like new to 14th Street,
Oh,
not
yeah.
not
Yeah.
Florida Avenue.
I don't know if I should say her name, but anyway,
Is she the only
So-
female that works there?
she's the only female that
Yeah, so
works
you don't
there.
have to say her name.
No, we were about to get another one. That's why I thought I thought the new one
Oh
started.
no!
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the story is, I walk in there one day and everybody is crying of laughter, right? And come to find out that the new employee, the female employee at Commonwealth, was like, "Yo, I think I found Hove's Finsta," right? And and everybody's like, "What? Hove has a Finsta?"
What is a
And
Finsta?
she's like a fake Instagram account.
Okay.
Like, you know how Kevin Durant had the fake Twitter account and fucked it up and tweeted something out of his real shit, thinking he was on the fake account. Anyway, so she's like, "Yo, I found Hove's Finsta, his fake Instagram account,"
Ain't no jigga.
and she thought that Ain't No Jigga was
Like it would be that
Hove's
obvious.
fake Instagram
Like-
account.
It's not me.
I'm like, bro, how could you think that was Hove's fake
That's
Instagram
how,
account?
how old
Like,
is she?
24.
Oh, that's cute. That's good. She can get away with that.
But if it was I mean, that could have been his real account, if anything. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Oh my
You're like,
God.
I'm about to follow him right now.
She did. She followed him. She followed who
Them.
she thought was
Yeah.
Hove.
Yeah.
And was like, "Yo, I got put on." Me and the 75 million people that already follow this account all think that this is Hove's fake Instagram account.
That's hilarious.
I was
Shout out to
crying.
her. She's very green. She's very
Yo,
very
that's
green.
a beautiful thing to be green, you know?
Yeah.
For sure. Episode 139 was a podcast. We live here in DC. And DC is essentially lifting the mask mandate. I believe it's this upcoming Monday. Is that correct?
Yep.
I think that's Monday, yeah.
Yeah, this upcoming Monday, which makes zero sense because if you're familiar with the region, you're sure that Montgomery County borders DC. People go in and out of Montgomery County and DC all day long. Montgomery County is actually reinstating their mask mandate because cases in Montgomery County are going up crazy. Just at our pre-podcast meeting, you know, Eddie made it a point that all makes sense is that, you know, you're about to have people traveling all across the country, coming back home.
For the
The weather is dropping. I mean, it's going to be 71 tomorrow on Thursday, but then it's 49 on Friday and Saturday. So
Damn.
This is get sick weather all day long.
Hell yeah. Dress
And
appropriately.
what sense does it make when you know people are going to be coughing and getting sick?
And just coming from all over, like all
All
other
over.
area. Like everybody goes home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I'm definitely double masking on my next flight in about a month. And
Where are you playing at the night before Thanksgiving?
good old Capo, we got a banger.
Oh, Darling Nikki.
Darling Nikki.
Oh.
We already saw the haters. Already put up their flyer, so we're ready to smash them.
What do you mean the haters? What does that mean?
We'll talk about that later.
Air that
You know
shit
what I'm
out,
saying?
man. Fuck
Nah,
'em.
they're not worth it.
Is it
But,
another person that throws a party on the same night?
No, because that night everybody's allowed to get their thing off. Like that's the biggest night of the year. So, but we actually have another group of people who are just like trash. But we'll get into that later.
And they're throwing a party
Of
on
course,
that night.
of course, yeah, for sure. But
It just so happens that it falls on the night that Darling Nikki is.
Every ours it just worked for us in that respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that was just an easy turn up.
Are you guys having like a special guest DJ or like?
Nah, no need to. I mean, the only thing we're changing is we're keeping the kitchen open later at Capo. So like the kitchen normally closes.
Is it the kitchen? You mean like the sandwich shop up front?
Yeah, so that normally closes at like 10 maybe.
And you're rocking it till midnight.
Till 1, I believe.
And that's just that night, or that's every Darling Nikki?
Just that night. Just the holiday. So we're gonna that night. We're also gonna do.
You guys should do that shit like every time that y'all are open. Y'all should run it for like an hour after y'all close, so they can get that money.
I think we need to double check. I think it just depends on sales. If they're generating significant income, then cool.
Yeah.
I would buy a sandwich before I fucking leave if I was walking up out of there.
For sure.
Right, but I think also it may create what we're expecting this upcoming Wednesday. That whole waiting area could be bananas. You know what I mean? So
I mean, with the right security, you can wait outside.
I agree, but nobody's waiting outside for their sandwich. Either way, Darling Nikki, night before Thanksgiving, come hang out. I've actually decided that I'm going to make, just because I want to try to do it myself, I'm going to make mac and cheese for Thanksgiving, but only mac and cheese.
Like for yourself?
I mean, not for myself. I just
for
more
the family?
No, I just more so want to make mac and cheese. Like I've never really done it before. And I just want to make mac and cheese.
What recipe you rocking with? You gonna freestyle?
You mean at your mom's house? You're gonna make mac and cheese?
Nah, in DC.
He's gonna be here.
I'm not going to my mom's house till Christmas.
Oh, sorry. All right, I'm fucked it up. Okay.
You're just trying to eat like a bunch of. You gonna like make it at home and like buy the rest of this shit, or you going to a potluck, or what are you doing?
Nah, I'm just chill at home, watch football all day.
Eat like a big like pot of mac and cheese and get busy.
Just do that.
Get that lactose intolerant shit kicking.
You know,
fuck the stomach up for a little bit.
I'm half Cherokee, so I'm allowed to. I am saying I can. Do that.
I mean, you can still eat it. You say you're half Cherokee?
Yeah, I'm half Cherokee.
You can still be
what half
lactose intolerant with being Cherokee.
What half does the Cherokee have?
It's deep in, in the situation.
Because I done seen your mom and dad.
Listen, man, you know,
and they don't look half Cherokee.
my grandma's from Arkansas. You feel me? So there's some Choctaw in there. You know what I'm saying?
Even if your grandma was, I would still only make you a quarter.
Listen, man. When I had hair, it was flowing.
Hey,
you feel me? So
shout out to the Cherokees.
Yo, get your mac and cheese on, dog.
Enjoy yourself.
Eat that shit right out the pot with a.
There's this chef. There's this chef. His name's Smoking and Grilling with AB. He's like a black dude from Compton, right? He gets it super cracking.
Oh, so you about to do that
on YouTube?
His mac and cheese.
You about to be cooking on Twitch?
Nah,
chefing it up on Twitch.
He's gonna be eating on the cooking and then switch to the next joint and be slurping that shit down.
Oh man, Jerome had Twitch on fire this morning though.
Yeah, I got to stream tomorrow. By the time you hear this, I got to stream at 1 p.m. And I just wanted to make sure everything worked. I haven't used Twitch in months. So
I want to hear more about the mac and cheese though. What you doing with it? Are you doing something exotic or what are you doing?
Nah, I thought about making a little seafood. You know what I mean? A little seafood mac.
I'm talking about are you going to do like Gouda or like are you just going to stick it like what kind of like 3 or 4 different cheeses?
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm
cheese.
Some people get busy with like breadcrumbs on top, like a little, you know.
Hold on, bro. I'm looking for it right now. I just took the notes. You feel me? I just took the notes. No. Okay, boom. Here we go.
Are you gonna start off with like a Velveeta base and build off of it?
Hold on.
Listen.
You're saying a whole lot of here, Eddie.
That's what I'm saying. G, relax. Hold on. So here we go. We're gonna start with the lemon herb butter. Bong.
Okay.
1 pound of shrimp. Throw that in there.
All right.
Some crushed tomatoes, yellow bell pepper. Wait, this is something else.
That is not. Oh, say that's not mac and cheese. That's OD with some bell pepper and mac and cheese. You were all right with the lemon butter, but the
oh my god!
What was that?
He said, "Boom, we're gonna start off. With the bell peppers."
What the fuck kind of mac and cheese is this?
I don't see
that might be the Indian side.
This is the colonizers mac. He about to put raisins in it.
Oh my god!
Oh, nah, chill, relax.
Fam, what are you talking about? He said bell peppers.
What was I making? I was making something last week.
Oh man!
Yeah, when you started with the lemon herb butter, we were good. Then you throw the shrimp in there. We all right.
Nah, I
but the
took
shrimp that
notes.
wouldn't even get thrown into there
Not till
until
the end,
much
yeah.
later.
Yeah, much later. Nah. So, but smoking and grilling with
That
AB.
is so funny.
I took notes, man. I must have lost my notes, but
It's all good.
nevertheless,
oh man, somebody help
Well,
him out, man.
save me a serving. I'm gonna try your
Yeah, I'll try.
your mac and cheese.
it's gonna be fantastic.
I'm sure it is.
It's gonna be stellar.
Yeah.
You can spare me the bell peppers though.
What was I making? I forget.
You were
Man,
making
I
some
don't
kind of shrimp dish with
I
peppers.
cook with Jamaican
Shrimp
pepper.
curry?
I cook with Jamaican peppers at night, and that was
Some
hot.
Scotch bonnet.
Scotch bonnet.
Yeah,
Oh, that should
I
have
love
aired you
it.
out.
Loved
I
it.
love Scotch
That
We
should
bonnet.
just
have
did.
aired you out.
I just made some ground chicken, cut up some onions,
There you
like,
go.
two Scotch bonnet peppers in there. Oh,
Cut it up, dice it up real small.
you have to. Last time I did it, I wasn't paying attention, and I like
Did one of
touched-
these joints
I
right
did-
here.
Yo, I was on the ground physically.
Yo,
Oh,
I
shit.
did that, and then I used the bathroom, homie, and it was a bad look.
Ugh.
It was a bad look.
What's the
damn.
podcast? Episode 139. The cool gray 11 Jordans dropped, which I believe are the Black Friday shoe this year. Is that correct?
Is that the Black Friday? No, I
It
think
will be.
December 11th.
I thought it was a Black Friday shoe.
I think it's there. Maybe.
Because
I
what is
could be
December?
wrong.
I don't know. But either way, those dropped yesterday. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
2 days ago. It was a
surprise drop
relatively
on
easy
sneakers.
purchase. It was a relatively easy purchase if you wanted
Abdul,
them.
why'd you click on it?
Yo,
You didn't think you were gonna get it?
well, no, I saw our guy from Soul Priorities, Chasen Ross. He posted on his Instagram story. He's like, yo, Cool Gray 11 surprise drop, 10 o'clock. And I was like, what?
Wait, Black Friday's this Friday.
Yeah, but no, he was
No,
like,
next
surprise.
Friday.
It's next Friday, but he was like, there's a surprise drop on Sneakers app today at 10 o'clock. And I was like, what? And you know, sometimes you just hear these things, and it was like almost 10 o'clock when I saw it. So I went right on Sneakers app, and sure enough, motherfuckers were there.
They were
So I
sitting
was
for a
like,
minute too.
I was like, there's no way I can get a pair. Clicked, boom, went through. So
Were you able to return them?
no, they haven't come in yet. I'm trying to flip them though. I might flip them if the money's right.
Do they
I'll
got a
probably
flip?
keep them.
Is it a flip
I have
right
no
now?
idea. I haven't even
Yeah.
looked at.
Would you
looked
wear
into all of
those? Do you have any 11s? Are they
I have,
11s?
yeah, I got a lot of 11s. I mean, I got like Concord 11s.
Yep.
I also have
The what are
the
the black
black or
ones?
red ones. I got Space Jams.
Space Jams. Yep. The bread Space Jams.
That might be it actually. You know what I do have regrettable purchases? Regrettable. Is that what did I say? I think I said
Regretful?
something. Yeah, regretful
You
purchases.
made something up. Go ahead, though.
Yeah. I have the first 6 rings that came out, the Fusion.
Ooh, with patent leather.
The first 6 rings, Jordan.
Cool
Might have
gray
been the
6 rings.
Nah, I think it might have been the Concord colorway.
Ooh.
Wait. The Jordan 6 rings Concord. You got them like, are they near you right now?
No. Oh, I don't even know if I even still have them. I might have given them away. But
Jordans.
no, I did have them. I bought those. I
Oh, they're
bought
bad.
Spizikes.
They're bad.
Nah, they're bad.
That's the artwork for this week. Oh my goodness.
No, don't do that.
Nah, it's good. Regrettable purchases.
Yo, they're going for $250 on StockX though.
Shut up.
Yeah. $250.
I don't think I have them. I never wore them, but that was yeah, I mean, it was just different. I don't know. Spizikes were different. We all went crazy for Spizikes when they first came out.
No, we did not.
The black ones are fire.
You didn't? You didn't go crazy for them?
I hated them.
Everybody I know went crazy for them. The
Just
first pair,
Just the black ones.
no, the first pair that came out was a white pair, and it was only up and down.
The 40 acres and the
95.
mule ones though.
They all had the 40 acres and the mule logo.
All-
on the back.
You're talking
Nah.
about the black, red, and green, right, Eddie?
Yeah,
Or you
that
talking
was-
about the white, red, and green?
I'm talking about the white, red, and green.
Yeah, I think those were the only ones that
Those-
had 40 acres and a mule on them.
They all have 40 acres on the mule. On the
Okay.
back, on
I
the
never,
back
I
loop,
never had more
there's
than.
there's a little thing that holds the loop.
Yep, and
into
one has
place.
Mars Blackman, and one has 40 acres and a mule.
No, I think they all had the 40 Acres and a Mule logo.
No, I'm
on
saying
it.
I think one, like left shoe, right shoe, one has one.
Oh,
of
I
each,
see.
think.
Okay.
I think.
But
I only
but
had the black ones.
the black ones. I went and camped out for those outside of Sports Zone in Georgetown.
Yep.
I remember it was cold as fuck, and I remember my feet were freezing in my Timberlands, and I had to keep on going back to my car and warming up, and it was a bad.
Do you still
night,
have
man.
those?
No, I don't think I have any of this shit. Man.
Those are
Maybe
fire.
I should. Maybe they're in storage.
Yeah.
But the Spizikes were also another fusion that today I'm just like, God damn, what was I thinking?
How about the Air Jordan Force One fusions?
Never.
No, none of them.
Never.
Yeah.
No. I never owned any Air Force fusions.
I don't know, bro. You know.
Oh, you think I'm lying?
I mean, you're African.
I mean, no, but I'm also admitting to everything. Why would I
I'm
stop
just saying,
here?
I don't know. Those are really bad.
I mean, 6 rings is.
But that's
you
what I'm
can't
saying.
You can't get worse than 6 rings. So
There you go. So
Jordan Air Force One isn't worse than 6 ring.
I
No.
think it is.
I think it's like the same.
I mean, the 6 rings are still. If you're getting home from jail, the 6 rings is a good shoe to get.
Remember we saw at the Nas show the couple was wearing the 2021 version of the 6 ring.
Yeah, homie had just come home.
Yeah, my man and his girl were laced.
Yeah, he had just come home.
Yeah,
He still had on red monkey jeans.
no bullshit. Christian Audige shirt.
The Jordan Air Force One Fusion. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Oh,
Yeah, they were terrible. They had the Jordan 4 Fusion, then they also had the Jordan
threes.
5 for. They had a 3.
Yeah,
I don't think I remember the 3, but I definitely remember the 4.
they're
I
bad.
remember the 5.
Not with the strap. These are terrible.
That's the 5 then. The 5 had the strap,
they
right?
all have straps because they're all Air Force One highs.
Yeah, the 4 has
No.
a strap too. The 4 has a strap too. Yep.
Oh my God. What was Jordan Brand thinking, man, going through all this shit? It made no fucking sense.
I mean, at some points, I believe in their existence, they've had
Yeah,
a
that's the
very.
3.
They've
Oh,
just had. I believe that Jordan just goes through times when they just don't have it. They just don't have good designs, or they just don't have good ideas. Because they'll hit, but
No, I like the Air Force Ones that look like that though. Not the Jordans, but just the regular Air Force Ones that have the colored toe.
Bro. Oh,
Remember they came out with the red pair and the blue pair?
I just feel like Jordan Brand struggles all the time to come up with new ideas. They just consistently struggle. That's why you get Spizikes and fusions and 6 rings, and it's just like y'all just need to the design team just needs to be better. Just pay for good talent, and you'll have good ideas. But
I mean, they pay. It's just these ideas just don't do well.
but how do they make it to retail? Like, who says, "Hey, let's really do this"?
This
That's just like
looks like it's gonna work.
Straight
Like
to Ross.
who's the person? Gentry Humphrey was running Jordan Brand during this era right here.
I might take a job at Nike, man. I'm gonna see what it's hitting for. I'm down for it these days.
Nike New York. Would you move to Portland? There's no black people out there.
There's no black people in Portland. Can't be any.
They all work at Nike.
I mean, they all play for the Trailblazers, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I heard there's no black people in Portland.
No,
now.
there isn't. I can attest to that.
Yeah, so that's a tough one. It's like a 3-year bid.
It's tough. It's like going in for a bid for real.
Yeah, so
But we can plug you in with the few and great black people that are there.
if they're
we
willing
can plug you in with them.
if they're willing to listen to my ideas, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Because the Jordan Brand is just lackluster. I mean, come on, it's 2021, and it's like they just don't get the job done. Who is getting the job done right now is Pata. Pata is absolutely killing it. I believe there is a 3rd colorway of this Air Max 1 coming out.
It's confirmed.
Yeah, it's coming out. I think it's coming out this Friday or next.
We got tracking number. We got
it
tracking number.
It might be a Black Friday release, maybe. Oh no,
Never-
actually, I think it's this week. This Friday.
Nevertheless, release date or not, the shoe is it's a magenta kind of colorway. What colorway is it?
It's like a magenta burgundy-ish kind of colorway. Fire
Shoe.
They haven't missed out of the 3 releases so far.
We've seen the world, not just like the States, but the world is going absolutely incredible, like crazy for
Yeah.
everything they've dropped. I hope that it's led to other sales and other places for them. Like I saw a friend of mine has a gaming channel. He plays like NBA 2K and stuff.
Okay.
And his player was wearing a Pata hoodie on the video game.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
I will say these are my least favorite of the 3 that have come out
so far.
Yeah, I like the blue ones and the orange ones better than because these are like leather, right? It's not even suede like the rest of them. We're like
I don't know. We gotta wait and see, man. I couldn't really tell from that you can tell from the picture that it's leather. Yeah, that is leather.
How do you guys feel about the Aleli May Jordan 4 veteran sneakers?
What do those look like?
That were made for her dad, right? It looks like those.
Oh, like desert camo.
Yeah, I like those.
I don't fuck with them.
I like them. I like those.
I mean, I like the shoe. I like the meaning behind it that she made it for her dad on Veterans Day. That's fire.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna buy camouflage Jordans.
Yeah, I like it especially because it was only made for him.
Yeah.
What about the newest Monier Jordan that's about to drop?
The hot top OG
Jordan 1,
like burgundy or brown, whatever.
Yeah,
like a Bordeaux colorway.
Right.
They're cool. We're not gonna get them.
Yeah, we won't have access to them.
Yeah.
I like those though.
I think they're fire.
They're the day before Black Friday. I mean,
I was talking to Abdul before you got on. I kind of like the ones that's coming out. They look like the co.jps, but they're like burgundy.
With the silver.
They're coming out on Sneakers app.
I haven't seen those. They're on. They're
on Sneakers app. Yeah, Jordan 1s. They look like if the navy blue and white co.jps were burgundy and white instead of navy blue and white. That's what they look like. Right here. Look.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are cool. Those are cool. I'm not mad at those at all. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like they really, really slutting the one out though.
The one is a good shoe though.
It's my favorite, you know, one of my favorites.
What at this point, let's say, what is Abdul watching?
Oh man. Succession. I'm fully caught up. If you're not watching Succession on HBO, listen, go check it out. I also started listening to the Succession podcast that goes and talks about and reviews every episode. And man, listen, it's getting very intense on that show. It really gives you a glimpse into the world of rich white people and the privilege that they have.
Yeah.
But it's very well written, good acting, and you know everything that you need to make a show successful. I think they have the recipe and they've figured it out, man. Because I really detest them as I'm watching it because of the blatant privilege and access and shit that they have that nobody that like us ever has
at all.
And I still can't stop watching it because it's that good. Curb Your Enthusiasm, I'm fully caught up. Fucking Larry David is just ridiculous and hilarious at the same time. I'm still watching The Wire. I started it all over again. I'm almost done with season 1. There's 13 episodes in. I think I'm on like 11 or 12. So I'm gonna go all the way through, man. I'm gonna go through all 5 seasons. And every time I rewatch this show, man, it gets better and fucking better every fucking time. And you can't say that about a lot of shows. Insecure is also on HBO. A lot of HBO shows that I'm talking about this week, but Insecure is actually all of the shows are in HBO shows. Insecure is really good. I have to catch up on like the last 2 episodes, but I'm gonna let them pile up a little bit and then just run through them. So, yeah, that's all I got for TV, man. A lot of good TV out right now.
No music for me. Nothing new that I really been. Just nothing new. Just kind of the same old.
Yeah.
I do, however, I am reading right now a Twitter user raided all of the grocery stores in Baltimore. It's the funniest thing. I'll send it to you guys. It is hilarious.
Send it, and then we could talk about it next week.
Oh my! This is so funny. Oh my goodness! But yeah, what's the podcast? Episode 139. Shout out to my man, always available. Hashtag you or Eddie.
Peace, yo.
Shout out to my guy. Don't charge Abdul.
We'll see y'all next week. Happy birthday to the legend Futura, by the way. Today was his birthday.
No doubt. I'm DJ Jerome Baker III, and we're out. Peace.
Peace.